Primero que nada, buenas noches a todos. Un partido bien difícil. Cada uno de nuestros muchachos salió a la cancha con mucha dedicación, con mucho esfuerzo, con mucho esmero a representar nuestro país. Estoy muy orgulloso de lo que los muchachos hicieron ahí en cancha esta noche contra un equipo de Canadá que jugó mejor en la parte final y por eso sacaron ventaja. Creo que peleamos con ellos muchos minutos. Diría que 30 minutos del partido estuvimos peleando, batallando con ellos y luego se nos escaparon. Pienso que es un aprendizaje para nosotros y tenemos que seguir pasando la página ahora y prepararnos para el próximo partido.
Bueno, nada, un saludo ante todo. Un buen partido, al final de todo, aparte de la derrota, creo que hay cosas en las que tenemos que ir aprendiendo y mejorando como equipo. Cometimos unos errores al final del partido y en la primera mitad y pagamos factura por eso, ¿verdad? Y nada, creo que tenemos que quitar nuestra derrota, seguir enfocados en nuestro plantel de trabajo, seguir mejorando para enfocarnos para el próximo partido.
Thank you. And any questions?
Yes, señor coach. A pesar de la derrota, ¿se siente revitalizado con estar en la tabla y con la ayuda de Al-Rafa si fuera posible en la próxima temporada?
Bueno, muchas gracias primero por la pregunta. Nosotros estamos muy orgullosos del plantel que tenemos y estamos muy contentos del trabajo que han hecho los muchachos que siempre han representado al país. Como siempre, las puertas están abiertas para Al y cada uno de los jugadores que son dominicanos, que tienen deseo de representar a la patria. Pienso que en el momento que ellos lo entiendan pertinente van a venir y van a aportar su granito de arena para lo que es la representación dominicana. Así que nosotros estaremos aquí para cuando ellos puedan, cuando el tiempo les permita estar aquí, pues ellos puedan representar su país como lo hacen cada uno de estos muchachos.
En el caso de Al, ¿estará pronto para la próxima temporada?
Quiera Dios que así sea. Quiera Dios que así sea.
¿Cómo se sintió con la embajada de la República?
Nos sentimos súper orgullosos de todos los dominicanos que vinieron a la cancha esta noche a apoyarnos. Pienso que fue algo muy bonito para cada uno de nosotros, tener algunos amigos, familiares aquí, tener personas que vinieron a apoyarnos. Eso hizo sentir a cada uno de los muchachos pues en confianza y pudimos presentar el mejor espectáculo posible. Gracias.
Any other questions?
Do you mind asking, Coach, third quarter, Canada with a 30-12, what did we see happen there in that third quarter to give Canada pretty much command of the game?
¿Entendió, señor?
Bueno, dijo que
¿Cómo fue la
en el tercer cuarto nosotros traíamos un plan de juego. Traímos un plan de juego y teníamos una historia que pasar aquí hoy. Teníamos una idea de lo que debíamos hacer. En esa segunda mitad, pienso que el equipo de Canadá empezó a anotar algunos triples, empezó a sacar ventaja de sus jugadores altos y eso nos metió en problemas a nosotros. Así que estuve por ahí buscando en lo más profundo de nuestro plantel, pero no pude encontrar la respuesta necesaria. No sé. No, he doesn't. Basically, I want to say that we bring at the game plan, and on the third quarter they mix it up. They try to do something different, and we can find the possibility to stop the three-point shot and the offense rebound that they have at that time. So I try to go to my bench and try to bring to another place, but we can stop them at that time. So at the third quarter, I think was definitely the key that they have for win this game.
Conseguiste muchos puntos del bench, ¿es algo que vas a pensar por el próximo?
Sí, nosotros Estamos muy contentos con el trabajo que hizo la banca. Pienso que tenemos jugadores ahí importantes que tienen deseo y muchas ganas de aportar para el equipo y eso es algo que nosotros siempre estamos buscando. Thank you.
Coach, first question for you. What were your thoughts on the game, Canada Day, playing at home in Hamilton?
Yeah, it's you know, certainly nice to be home and playing and back together for sure here in Hamilton. Thoughts on the game were, I think Dominican's a good team with experienced guys, and I kind of like how they went for it. You know, they came out in the zone and, you know, kind of rolled the dice a little bit to see if we'd make shots and things like that. So I like the aggressiveness of that game plan, and I think again they got experienced guys, they got physical guys. They you know, it was a really competitive game for us and a really good test, you know, for us. Anytime we can play against an experienced team that plays that hard, it's gonna help us. So, you know, I think again our guys kind of learned a little bit, got to feel each other a little bit as the game went, built some chemistry as the game went, and I think again I was pretty happy with just our defensive effort in general.
Thank you, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Shea, hometown game in Hamilton, 32 points. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, we won. That's most important. None of it means anything if you don't win, and that's what we set our sights on going into every game. Try to win and try to push this thing going forward. But it was a fun night. It was a fun night for sure.
We'll open it up for questions.
Shea, it looked like the third quarter you really decided to put the gas down. From your point of view, was it just a little awkward having not played since April to kind of get your feet under you and feel a little bit of the rhythm of the game again?
Yeah, a little bit of that, and a little bit about what Coach said, team chemistry. I think we were feeling each other out to start the game for sure. Once we just played the right way, played aggressive, and trusted each other, we saw the game open up at the end of that second quarter.
Question for both of you guys. What can a game like this do for this group moving forward? You talked about how the chemistry got better as the game went on. You guys are obviously trying to build chemistry in this window, so what can a win like this do for you going forward?
Well, we're really building in general, right? And I think that for me, it kind of, I mean, I know we got to go play another game, and we'll get focused on that here in a minute. But for me, this week of bringing everyone together, it felt like we've taken another step forward in building, right? Like we had a lot of people in the gym. It was probably most coaches wouldn't have liked how many people we had in the gym most days, and but we had a lot of, you know, players and former players and future players and coaches and, you know, all kinds of people, and that's really that coming together feels like we took a step building. So and then you know, you got to go out and perform in a game, like I said, against a good team, and that like puts all that hard work and your 4 or 5 days of prep and stuff, you know, it puts it to the test. And you know, we should know that we prepared well, and it helped us play well, and we continue to do that going forward.
Shea, you mentioned chemistry in terms of you and Nikhil after all this time. Was it like picking up where you left off in high school?
Yeah, it was. We know each other so well, know how each other play, how each other think. I still think we were getting a little kinks out to start the game. But back to what I said, I think both of us, when we just made the right play, trusted each other, the offense was flowing and we were flowing, and we looked good.
Shea, what did it feel playing back here in Hamilton, where you kind of grew up and played your high school ball, and having your
Yeah, it was so fun. Just knowing that all the people that see me grow from when I, like you said, was in high school, were there to see me play today. Something I can't describe. It was super fun, and I knew this day was coming, and it went just how I wanted to. Crazy.
Nick, can you just kind of put into contrast, you know, for somebody who obviously didn't grow up in Canada, what it's like to, I guess, have the responsibility of coaching the national team?
Yeah, I mean, I did not grow up here, but I'm coming up on 10 years.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Right, living here. I keep telling, I tell these guys, they're tired of hearing my stories about both my sons born in Toronto, and they're locked in future national team players. But you know, I mean, listen, I've been here a long time now. Certainly consider it home, and you know, I'm very honored to coach this team. It means a lot to me. So I got my wheels and in my brain turning a lot about how to get this program better and continue to build it and set our sights on some really high goals.
Nick, you obviously played Zach here at the end of the game.
Yes.
The crowd was cheering from,
Yes.
asking for it. What did you see from I think you see the national team debut?
Yeah. First of all, I think that I want to say this as respectfully as I can. I want, you know, we certainly appreciate all the fans and the noise and all the cheering and all the stuff that they do, like big time from like the bottom of our heart. He's a serious player though. I want to make sure that this isn't like we're trying to figure out how to put him in the right places defensively and offensively and use his, you know, his God-given talent that he's been given, right? I want to make sure, I'm trying to say this as directly but nicely as I can, I want it to be, you know, he's a serious player that's improving a lot, and I think he gives us a unique factor. Now we've got to build that up. That was his first time out there. We kind of got a game plan for how we're going to use him. You know, I got about 4 or 5 minutes of it tonight, but we'll continue to build it, and hopefully it becomes a factor that really helps our team someday down the road.
Shea, you're obviously a very heady, smart basketball player, and you've had now years to learn the NBA game, but with so little experience at the national senior team level, does it make you excited how you can kind of learn this game and get the wheels turning as you get more and more experience here?
Yeah, for sure. It's a little bit of a different game, but at the end of the day, to me, it's just basketball. I try to be aggressive. I try to make the right play. I try to play for my teammates on both ends of the floor, and whatever happens after that, I live with. So not much changes for me.
You talk about being aggressive or being right off the bat the first play that you got there. What were you thinking on that play to get?
I surprised myself a little bit. I've never had a left-hand dunk in my career. Yeah, but that was a good way to start. Good way to start for sure. Yeah, but like I said, I didn't know that was coming. It probably won't happen again.
Shea, you said you had a family and friends here. I'm wondering, when you hit that three near the end and you looked at the crowd, is that what you were looking at?
Nah, I was just looking at whoever was there.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Oh, thank you.